Hey everybody, this is Alex Big Blue. Welcome back to another haul video. I went to my LCS recently and I picked up a pretty decent stack of books. And I also went with Novamad 1966 and Flutterby 989 to like a little I guess kind of antique store. It's behind this place we go to sometimes. My brother told me about it. So shout out to Spider Comics Spider Comics 7. Picked up a couple books from there too, which I'll tell when I get to those ones. But yeah, first up, the ones I got at my LCS. So first up, I got White Fox #1. I did not know about this book beforehand, but it looked awesome, so the cover really spoke to me, so I bought this one. And I also found Separation Anxiety, Part 1 of 4. I think this finally finishes the whole mini-series of that, because I think I had the other 3 and I've read the other 3, so I was definitely happy to find this for only $3, by the way, so I feel like that's a really good price for it as well. Look at a great cover that is. It's cool, too. You can't tell on here, maybe, but this is pushed out a little bit further than normal, so it's pretty cool. I also bought in the back issue bin of recent comics, Contagion #1 and Contagion #2. I think that's the original covers, but because they had some other covers that I think was, what am I looking for? That was the variants, but unless these are variants too. But either way, I thought they looked really cool, and I've been wanting to start checking the story out. So I hadn't got the first 2 of it while I had the chance, finally. And surprisingly, in the 50-cent bins there, I found Justice League #1 of DC Rebirth. I thought that was really cool for 50 cents, especially, you know. I mean, that's a book that I thought would be cool and I'd like to have anyways. And also, DC Rebirth Teen Titans #1. It's a pretty great cover as well. And DC Rebirth Green Lanterns #1. I also bought of the new books there, besides White Fox, I also bought Doom 2099 #1. When I heard they was relaunching 2099 or the 2099 series in Marvel, I knew I wanted the Venom one, which I got the first one of it. I need to get the other ones of that's released too. But yeah, I found Doom 2099 #1, so I went and picked it up too. I like Dr. Doom a lot. He's one of my favorite villains in the normal continuity, so I wanted to pick that up, of course. And I also found Web of Spider-Man #50, special giant-sized issue. It was only, I guess it was only $2. So they had another one that was the same price, but I feel like this one was in good a shape, if not better, for $1 cheaper. So, yeah, I was happy to find that. I like Web of Spider-Man anyway, so I'm trying to collect a bunch of it when I can. So yeah, happy to find that. Also, I found. I think this one was in the 50-cent bin as well, or the dollar one. I forget. It says $1 on it. Maybe it was $1 ones. Anyways, I found Marvel Legacy Royals #10. Fire from Heaven. I read I think it's the first one I had of this, or one of the earlier ones. So I wanted to pick this up for that reason, to continue the story of that. I also found #11 of the same series. Pretty interesting looking cover there. And then these ones are the ones I found at that store. They were all $1 a piece, and I think all the ones I got looked to be in pretty good shape too, so I was definitely happy with it. It helped fill out some runs that I was needing. Found the Infinity Crusade #4. Holier Than Thou. That's a great cover too. Check that out. And Infinity Crusade #5. I think I already had 1 through 3. I know I have 1 and 2, and I believe I have 3. And I think I read 3, if I remember right, too. It's been pretty interesting so far. I like the concept of the story. And then, finally, the Infinity Crusade #6. The Rapture. So I was happy to get the rest of that. And I also found the Infinity War #4. And the Infinity War #5. I think I just have the first one of that, but I've read it already and I was wanting to collect it anyways. So any of those I see, I try to buy, basically. And, see, I think well, we're sliding. This is the last one, I believe. And, finally, I got Citizen Kang, it's annual part 3 of Fantastic Four, in Kang's Clutches. I thought that looked really awesome and just bought it for that reason. I want to read it. I like Kang as a villain, of course. And it was $1, so I thought, why not? You know, those 64 pages are always great. Yeah, so anyways, this is Alex Big Blue. You guys have a good one. I'll see you later.